The morning air had a stiff chill. I could see my breath, and breathing in stung with the temperature of the day. It was a walk I had taken many times before, often before the sun even rose. In fact, the trails in the park were usually abandoned. Perhaps maybe one or two others would walk that path, even as I was walking. I came around a bend, and from the far side of the creek, I heard the voice of a man call out, "Hey, there's someone there." Not really certain as to what he was getting at, I made my way across the footbridge. Looking down in the area he was indicating, I could see another individual under the bridge. Walking closer, a sad, tragic story began to unfold. As I neared the end of the footbridge, I quickly dashed down the bank to find a young man hanging on the end of a rope. Clearly he had been there for some time. The elements had already begun to freeze the extremities of his body. I grappled as I looked into the now lifeless face of this body. There before me was a young man, somebody's son, possibly somebody's brother. The ring on his hand told me he was somebody's husband. And while I fear for the answer to this question, perhaps he was somebody's father. I looked on the ground, and there at his feet lay an open cell phone. And I couldn't help but wonder, to whom was that last phone call made? What were the final words that this young man heard? Pivotal moments. We all have them in life. Moments where we are faced with a decision, a crossroads of sorts. A moment where we can choose to cave in to the gravity of our circumstance, or choose to rise above. As I reflect on the life of that young man, I realize that many of us out there are faced on a far too frequent basis, far more than we care to admit, with pivotal moments in our own lives. Make or break moments, moments where we must make a difficult choice. Friends, I want to encourage you today, as you walk through life, as you are faced with tough decisions in tough times, rise above. If there are two words that you could remember as a result of this video, the next time you are faced with a difficult moment, hold on to these two words. Rise above. Rise above. In the face of your most difficult circumstance, you are given a choice. Today, choose to rise above. I'm James C. Tanner, and friend, I want you to know that the best for you is yet to come.